On the RTM podcast, I just want to circle back. There's a part where the camera's cut out. It seems like there was a bit of a madness between you and Young Spray. And what happened? Because Young Spray doesn't edit his podcast. So for him to do that, it's very telling. Yeah, what happened?
Mad. Well, look, obviously things got heated up through the whole interview. This was probably maybe an hour and a half into the thing. What happened was that obviously, he was upset about the religion talks.
Okay.
Because obviously Chronic, like, I don't respect that, innit? Like, he stirred it up.
Mm-hmm.
He's brought up certain things that shouldn't have been mentioned on camera. We could have spoke about this behind the scene. So Chronic has made it out and exaggerated and changed the story that I was saying mad things about the Prophet.
So Chronic was saying...
So I've never said nothing about the Prophet, and that's absolutely bollocks.
So Chronic was being...
So obviously that was the whole conversation in the thing, and then obviously he's got upset, he's trying to tell me to apologize. I'm like, nah, but forget all of that.
Who was trying to tell you to apologize?
What's his name? Young Spray, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously from what Chronic was saying. So Chronic didn't even actually say what he said. So I'm asking him, what did I say then? How did I disrespect the Prophet? So it was just all lies. So he's just obviously tried to grab me up. I've got up. So my brothers were
He tried to grab you?
I can't lie. Obviously he tried it. Not did, he tried it.
Who, Young Spray?
And then obviously certain things behind the scenes, it ended up into a madness, innit? So, yeah.
What's a madness? I need specifics.
Obviously, we nearly got a cracking, innit? I'll be real with you, innit? I'm just going to say it straight. We nearly got a cracking. Simple. We nearly got a cracking. You get me? But
what stopped it?
But I don't know, huh? I don't know. Obviously, there was good brothers there as well that stopped the whole thing. But we was ready to go. It ended up escalating outside, So him editing the video, he's editing his video to make himself look good. You know what I mean? I even spoke to his ex-co-host, Pinky, the other day on, I think it was TikTok Live or something, TikTok Live. And he said to me, he knows it's edited because this is what they've been doing. So he's just technically dropped the bombshell. This is what RTM does. He will make himself look good and try to make others look bad. You know what I'm saying? And I can't respect that. Like, it's not like there was any physical that happened. Obviously, cool. You see, if it was anything like that, we put hands on each other or whatever, I understand that cannot come out on camera. I wouldn't even want it to come on camera, but it went down so much where I held myself down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you feel like he was trying to...
Because I was feeling violated and disrespected.
Okay, yeah.
So at that time now, I'm feeling, hold on, I've been brought on a podcast for people that, so I've got PTSD, same as him as well. So, and I've got suffer anxiety. So I'm thinking, when I'm in them type of position, it's triggering, man. And just the room and the energy, I wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, hold on, man's probably brought me on here to try to rush me. If my brother Monroe and I'm not gonna lie, my brother JP and Pounds weren't there, things could have probably gone left. Because remember, I could have been by myself then. I know obviously what would have happened. I know how to hold down myself. You get me? I've been taught never to let no one take you for an idiot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, but I went there on a respect for business.
Yeah.
And the man them are trying to get onto man for no reason over dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's what happened when it cut out. So he's a liar and he's a fraud. He edited videos to make himself look good. He's a fraud.
That's that then.
He's not real, man.
So prior to...
He should be getting get-backs on gigs. That's what he should be doing. Instead of sitting on a podcast and talking about gigs 24/7 when you've had years to get your get-backs. Like, do you know what it is? I thought about that after the podcast. I should have mentioned that. You know, like my brethren was like, why didn't you mention the gigs thing? And that was in my head, but maybe because I drank.
Sometimes in the
moment. I had a couple alcohol. I was drinking alcohol. Man was buzzing as well. Like, I can't, like, you know what I'm saying? So to me, I'm not being like, obviously I rate the whole podcast of the RTM, but to me, it's just about chaos. But you see me, I chose to go on there.
Yeah.
Obviously, he shouted me, so...
before you carry on, have you watched an episode of RTM prior to going on?
I've watched that. I've watched that. Yeah, I've watched RTM for years, even before I went prison and stuff like that. And when I was in prison as well, I had a lot of things, so I was watching everything. Yeah. So I already know what RTM is about. Obviously, since I've been out, since I came out in May, he's been trying to get me on there ever since, you know what I mean? He's been shouting, man, come on the thing. You see people tagging us and things saying, get us together. So
that's quite interesting that he wanted you to come on the podcast from May. You've gone on the podcast in September. Yeah. And he's handled it this way. How do you feel about that?
To be honest, that's what I don't get. Obviously, I already knew that. Listen, this is how I say to people. Me, I've studied the channel, so I know what RTM is about. I was prepared. You see, everything that happened then, I knew it was going to happen. I've already seen it happening, so I was prepared.
1 second. You said, I know what RTM is about.
Yeah.
What is RTM about, in
it's
your
chaos.
opinion?
It's just chaos.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing positive about the show, right?
So why did you decide to go on?
Because if someone wants me on there, man's asking me, I'm gonna go on there.
Okay.
It wasn't for clout or nothing like that. I'm just going on there. So just, you know what I'm saying? And just see what the whole actually RTM and to see what they actually like in person and off the cameras. Fair. So I've gone there to better myself. You get me? A man shouted me for an interview. Like everyone that shouts me, man pull up. I go there and we do our content, whatever we got to do. You know what I'm saying? So I already studied it. I already knew this was going to happen. You know what I mean? So I already knew this is what's going to come with RTM. So I was prepared for everything.
If that's the case, where you were prepared, you know that RTM's about chaos and you kind of have that mind frame. Did you go there on a defense then?
I wouldn't say defense, but I went there for to be myself.
Okay.
But I was ready if anything that happens, because you see people crashing out all the time on camera. And I knew they were going to ask me 1, 2 other questions and stuff like that. That is going to trigger, man.
Yeah.
But I tried to keep my cool, but I just held down myself in the best of way. Yeah.
You mentioned that Spray should be getting his get back on gigs.
Yeah.
What did gigs do? I don't know.
Nah, cool. Yeah, and you might not know, but a lot of people know, innit? Obviously, yeah, man. You got done up at the GRM Rated Awards. They left them done out here. You could have been technically. Obviously, good. I don't want to see another man dead, innit? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see a man dying. But yeah, you got done up at the GRM Rated Awards that years ago, innit? And how I see it, you haven't. Cool, you've been talking about, cool, if you wanted to leave it, how I see it, cool. If you got done up and you just say, take your L, yeah, cool, you've took your L. But what he's been doing, I've been seeing him for years talking about gigs this, gigs that on his podcast. When man then mention gigs to him, he thinks and then he gets upset. But it's the truth, like, if you're really onto him that bad, why can't you go to Peckham? He knows you can't go Peckham and do that. It's true, because I know a lot of man from Peckham. He can't go down there and do that in Peckham. It's the truth, I like. He can't go Peckham and do that. And they're from completely 2 different ends. Young Spray's not even from South. He used to be cool with gigs. You know what I'm saying? So how I see it, I understand, cool. They're both like roughly same age group anyway. They're in their 40s, right? But Giggs is probably older. But how I see it, you can't be chatting shit about someone constantly on a podcast when you can go do something about it. From obviously me growing up as on these streets, we can't sit on the internet and be talking about someone. What we do, even us, what I used to do before, even I'm not on the roads no more. I don't care about the roads. You know what I'm saying? But it's me, if I was always talking about someone on the internet, I've already done them up, or I'm going to go do them something. You know what I'm saying? But on his side, he's constantly been talking about gigs for how many years? And it's embarrassing. It just shows you he's a flipping coward and a fraud, man. But the only thing I can say, I grew up listening to his music. I've never known Young Spray to be a bad man. Anyways, or me upcoming. From old as I know. I just know him from music. I can't lie, I used to bang out his tunes when I was young, grew up, because he was doing his thing. He was popping back in the day, but he mainly popped off because of gigs anyway, being on a tune with gigs.
Oh, they were on a song together?
Yeah, they've done a tune together, old school. So they were cool at one point, and then obviously, yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. So what's the status between you and Young Spray right now?
He does his own thing, I do my own thing. Just stay out my lane, you get me? And then you do your own thing, you do your own thing. But don't get it twisted. He has shouted, man, though. Obviously, maybe when it's released, maybe the second clip off the actual interview, innit? Or maybe off the trailers, innit? Like, obviously, he shouted, man, saying, yeah, you're a star. He wanted me to be a co-host. Yeah, come, we can talk business. But
after he...
I'm not being no co-host. Fuck that.
I mean...
You know what I'm saying? I ain't being no co-host.
So hold on, let me get this straight.
Bruv. No way in my life.
Let me get this straight. You've gone onto his podcast.
Yes.
He's like you said in your own words, you felt like he was violating.
Yeah.
And then it's led to you guys having an altercation off camera. And then he's come back and said he wants you to be a co-host.
Yeah. Now he talked to me, what he was saying, that was one of the things he said. That's what he said last, innit? He was just saying to me, yo, man, you're a star. Remember, bro, don't take it to heart. It's all content. I understand it's content, but the situation we had was not content anymore. That could have gone left.
You took it personal?
No, he took it personal.
Okay.
And I just ended up taking it personal because I feel like people are trying to violate me. And even I've calmed myself down, I'm not going to let someone take me for an idiot, you know what I'm saying? Even I'm calm, but just the person I am, I can't allow certain things like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially you, like especially people coming like trying to put hands on me or anything like that. Cool. So, you know what I mean? So he's phoned me obviously saying, yeah, you're a star right now, G, this, that, bam, bam, bam. You're the only one to get Uncle Raful out of here. That was his words. You're the only one to get Uncle Raful and mothers. That's what he said to me. You said you're the only man to really G-check Uncle Raful like that on camera and off the camera. So I said to him, bro, it's business, innit? But with Uncle Raful, that was just personal, certain things, innit? Like, and he's a very disrespectful guy. So yeah, and after that, he said, obviously, yeah, you can always come to my studio. We can chill, whatever, and that, yeah, smoke up, whatever, and stuff like that, get bottles, this, that. And obviously, yeah, we can talk business about being a co-host. But that's not me, bruv. I'll never be a co-host for RTM, man. And man, listen, even let's say, for example, I've got my own thing coming up. I'm with members only. The only podcast I'm really focusing on right now is members only and my own thing coming up. And big up you lot as well. Your platform's good. I've seen you lot's thing. Nothing but love and respect you, man. Do your thing. But I said to him, I'm not going to be a co-host for your thing.
I mean,
why am I going to be a co-host for someone that doesn't even pay his co-host in the first place? And they've all left. Like, you get me, that you've got Uncle Raful. It's embarrassing. That is embarrassing, man. I just, to me, it don't make sense. Getting Uncle Raful as a co-host, that's the worst. That's his career gone down the hills, man. He's going to destroy the whole brand.
Well, you heard it here first. Kidavelly will not be a co-host on RTM. There you have it. So